Did you guys know that the leading cause of death in the United States is heart disease? Well, normal fast food eating is a huge reason behind this. Hi, today I'm going to be persuading you about fast food and the dangers behind it. Fast food is a horrible way to consume food. It causes obesity, disease, and addictiveness. Now that you got a grasp on the dangers of fast food, let's examine them. My first point to supporting my claim is obesity. This happens to be the biggest health concern to America. In 2023, about 40.3% of U.S. adults fell into the category of obesity. This must be taken very seriously and we must take action. The main cause of obesity is high caloric intake and poor nutrition. Almost every fast food joint fits this. For example, the most popular meal at Burger King is the Whopper with cheese. This meal typically ranges from about 1,200 to 1,600 calories, which is about half of your daily calories to a little more that the human needs to eat. Not only does high caloric intake cause obesity, but so do harmful chemicals. The most common ones that we can find are called BPAs and phthalates. These are usually found in plastic-wrapped foods. The National Institute of Health claims that approximately 79% of fast food joints contain these chemicals in their food. How do these two chemicals promote obesity? Well, it's proven that they are known as endocrine disruptors. This creates an unstable hormone levels, which play a huge role in your metabolism. All in all, fast food is a direct link to causing obesity, and we must prevent this. The second point I wish to bring up is the link to fast food and disease. The specific and most affected disease is those in the heart. As previously mentioned, the number one killer in the U.S. is heart disease. My first claim to support this is that heart disease is simply because of the insane number of unhealthy food items that we can find. What we can see in fast food items are insane amount of sodiums and poor fats, which directly cause high cholesterol. With high cholesterol causes high blood pressure, and with that possibly heart disease. The very popular Big Breakfast at McDonald's contains about 1,500 milligrams of sodium. This is almost your whole recommended amount of sodium that you should consume daily. Other restaurants that contain absurd amounts of sodium are places like Taco Bell, KFC, Popeyes, and Subway. The European Society of Cardiology found that for every new fast food joint that opened, an additional 4 people would get heart disease per 100,000 people. I can only imagine that the number in the US is much higher due to the more frequent fast food consumption and more sodium and unhealthy fat content. Therefore, we should limit our fast food intake if we want to prevent heart disease. Lastly, a point that is rarely talked about is the addictiveness that fast food has. The extreme levels of fat and sugar are highly addictive for the brain because of the high levels of dopamine that they create. Addiction is created by a substance or item giving you high levels of dopamine and low serotonin levels, and a regular fast food eater can experience this and develop cravings. Another point to mention is the artificial preservatives, chemicals, and sugars. Nitrates are an artificial preservative among the most common and one of the worst for you. A study from Healthline says that nitrates can literally alter your brain chemistry and create addiction to the food that contains this. Another example is MSG. Although it isn't necessarily unhealthy, a lot of kitchens in the US include this due to it being easily addictive. To conclude, the addictive chemicals found in fast food are extremely harmful for us and it plays a huge role in our health. In finality, fast food is a horrible way to consume food. It causes obesity, disease, and addictiveness. I hope that you can see it in your heart to limit your fast food consumption after the facts I presented you. We must treat our bodies well to live a long, happy, and healthy life. Thank you.